Have you ever shared a special meal with someone you love? Imagine a dinner so important that people still talk about it 2,000 years later. This is the story of the Last Supper, a night of love, betrayal, and a promise that changed the world. It was the night before Passover, a time of remembering God's miracles. Jesus gathered his 12 closest friends, the disciples, for a meal that would change history, the Last Supper. But before they ate, Jesus did something shocking. He knelt down like a servant and washed his disciples' dirty feet. Peter protested, but Jesus said, "If I don't wash you, you can't share in my mission." Love means serving others, even when it's humbling. This was his lesson. True greatness comes from serving others. Then Jesus took bread and said, "This is my body, broken for you." He passed a cup of wine. "This is my blood, the promise of a new covenant." The disciples didn't fully understand, but this was the first communion, a reminder that Jesus would soon sacrifice himself. But in that holy moment, darkness lurked. Jesus said, "One of you will betray me." The disciples gasped. "Surely not me, Lord." Judas, one of the 12, had already agreed to hand Jesus over for just 30 pieces of silver. Even knowing this, Jesus still loved Judas. He gave him bread, a final act of grace. Love your enemies. That was Jesus' way. Before they left, Jesus gave one last command: love one another as I have loved you. The Last Supper wasn't just a meal. It was the beginning of the greatest act of love in history. And today, we remember it every time we break bread together.